my basic shape here. And so the next thing that I want to do is I'm going to leave it white for the most part, okay? I don't have to do anything, really, except for put in a little bit of value where I see the, okay, does anybody have a black colored pencil I can borrow? All right, thank you. All right, so over here, thank you, sir, okay? What I'm going to do here, let's take a look at what's going on in the front, on top, okay? I'm going to get closer, get on top here. And right here, I've got my black colored pencil. And you want to get this sharp. And there are a couple of ways that you can do this, okay? So you can either go and use your pencil and go very, very lightly, like this, very lightly. You can hardly see what I'm doing here, okay? You can either do that, or you can make hatching lines. Hatching lines, I'm going to make them a little bit stronger here, will add a little bit more value. We're going to be going more into hatching and cross hatching. Okay, if you go upstairs and look at Professor Alex's sketches on the thing up here, you'll see examples of hatching and cross hatching. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to add a few little lines to say that there is some darker value here. I also see some darker value here over by the chest, over on the side. Okay? I can also, please say that this didn't stop recording. Okay, good. Okay, so I could also just simply make a very light, very light coloring in with my pencil here. So I'm going to come over here. I've kind of already done the top, and I'm going to start out and go ahead, and you don't have to add facial features. You can just put the brow line, and you can put, but you need to put the holiday method in strategic places on the figure. Remember, at the joints and stuff like that. There's a little bit under there. There's a little bit on her chest. Okay, not too much going on here. So then down here for the pants, I'm going to move this so you can see that there's a detail on the pants here. And I'm just going to be very lightly using my black colored pencil and if you use this very lightly, then it's just gray, right? And you can see some detail around the crotch. You can see some detail around the top here. And I'm just using my gray very lightly. Let me pull this up just a tad so you can see all of it. Get my camera back up here. And we've got a little bit of a trouser break here coming down, okay? We've got this very voluminous fabric. You know, you want to show where all this fabric is kind of coming together here. And I'll show you something, and so I want you to be mindful. Okay, colorless blender, somebody, Andreina, throw me one of your colorless blenders. You get. So this is the one thing that with the colored pencil, you don't want to blend it because it will make things much darker, okay? It'll make things a little bit too dark. So just go ahead and use a very light touch here. Now over here on the other side, you see down here that it actually is a little bit darker because it's a little bit farther away. So I am just very lightly adding more value to this, and then I can get a little bit darker towards the edge here and where it's on the side. Okay, And so then I can just go ahead and just put a little bit of value towards the center. And then I can make this just a tad darker so that it looks like it's a little bit farther away. Now down here, I'm going to go ahead and put that foot down there, and just to make it, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to focus in on the top again, because I'm going to finish it off by giving her some hair. Now, I've just got a skin tone marker here, so I'm just going to fill it in right here, because it's kind of a brownish something like that. And so with my dark brown, I think, I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit more value towards the side, towards the part, okay? And I'm going to break the surface a little bit, okay? And there you have it. This one is, let me see, where are we here? This one is actually Alejandra Alfonso Rojas look number 8. Okay, I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to go back to this thing here, and I'm going to stop the video.